Warriors Wellness. Feel better, move better, be better. When you feel better, you feel more like you. And when you move better, there's so much you can do. Be who you were meant to be. Peaceful Warriors Wellness. Feel better, move better, be better. Peaceful Warriors.
All right, good morning, everybody. This is Scott Roberts from Peaceful Warriors Wellness Center in downtown St. Petersburg. We help people feel better, move better, and be better at everything you do through therapeutic massage, corrective exercise, stretching, reflexology, just to name a few. So welcome to the Feel Better, Move Better, and Be Better movement session. We're going to lead you through a series of stretches and corrective exercises this morning. And if you happen to have a belt, a rope, or a strap like this one, please go ahead and grab a hold of that. It'll help you in leveraging your limbs to increase the stretch just a little bit. It's like doing assisted stretching with someone else, but you're assisting yourself. We do sell these straps here in the office. You can also order online at optp.com, and they'll ship it right to your door if you prefer that, so, or if you're not in town. So anyway, you ready? Let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start off with reaching up overhead. And when I say reach, I mean actively reaching, stretching out that spine, come up onto your toes if you'd like, and just defy gravity for a moment and reach up towards the sky. Open it up. There you go. All right, bring your heels back down to the ground, feet a little bit more than shoulder width apart. Let's do a left hand side bend. All the way over to the left, exhaling. Hold for a couple seconds, come on back up. Stretch. And up. Again. And over to the right. Arms down to shoulder height. We're going to rotate our chest, twisting to the left as far as we can. All the way back around to the right. Rotating the vertebrae in the spinal column. Take the end of the strap in your right hand up over your head. Let the strap come behind you and between your shoulder blades. You're going to reach with your right hand down between your shoulder blades, and when you get to the bottom of wherever you can reach, use the strap to assist and pull just a little bit. You're not yanking, you're not pulling with the strap until you get to the end of your ability to reach. It's to assist you in increasing the range of motion. Listen to your body. If it tells you you've gone too far or far enough, then stop. Let's go ahead and switch. We're going to bring the right hand to your belt line. The strap's going to go over your left shoulder, and we're going to reach up between our shoulder blades from the bottom. Reach and assist. Good job. As always, I do 3 of these, 3 reps of each of these to guide you through it and to get through all the different stretches I want to do with you. If there's something that you need to do more of, or if it feels really good to do those stretches, please do more repetitions of them afterwards at a later time. Bring your arm up to where your elbow is at 90 degrees. You're going to rotate your shoulder so your elbow stays stable. You're going to reach back and assist with the strap. And here we go. This is really good for people that have rounded shoulders, people that spend a lot of time seated at a desk working on their phones, their iPads, tablets, laptops. If you're driving a lot, you're going to get shoulders that are going to round themselves forward. All right, left hand up over your head, strap between your shoulder blades, and reach down, assist with a strap at the end. Reach. Good. Bring your left hand down to your belt line, strap over your right shoulder, and reach up. Elbow out, 90 degrees, rotating the shoulder back. Hold on just a second. I accidentally left the volume on the notifications up. Let me go ahead and get rid of that for us here real quick. There we go. Sorry about that. All right. Go ahead and drape that strap around your neck. Come on over to the wall. Plant your right hand onto the wall, palm flat, fingers pointing behind you. Step forward with your left foot and rotate your chest away. I knew these were going to feel pretty good this morning after my workout, that I was going to need to stretch these muscles. This is stretching the top of your pecs, right across underneath your collarbone and across the front of the shoulder. So turn around, plant your left hand on the wall, right foot forward. Twist away from the wall, easing into and out of the stretch, exhaling as you stretch. All right, head and neck rotation. Turn your head to the left as far as you can. Reach up with your hands, left hand on your right temple, right hand just behind your ear, and assist a little bit. Notice the little bit, okay? Be gentle with yourself, especially when it comes to your neck. To the right. Remember, you're turning your head and then assisting. Do not use your hands to turn your head all the way. All right. We're going to pull our head, our ear towards the shoulder. So pull your head over with your neck and then assist with just the weight of your hand above your left ear. To the left. All right. Go ahead and come on down to the floor. Let's take the strap either around the ball of the foot. So if you have a piece of rope or a belt, you may need to go around and have two ends, right? If you happen to have a belt where you can loop it around your foot and have the length in your hand, or if you have a stretch out strap like this one, you can just drape it over your foot, and that'll make the strap longer instead of being halved, okay? When you're tall like I am, it's always easier to have a little bit more length. Straight leg hamstring stretch. So we're going to do 3 different hamstring stretches because you have 3 hamstrings on each leg, and we want to stretch each of them. So keeping the leg straight, lift that leg, and then when you get to the top, assist with a strap. I'm going to do a couple more reps on these. I'm going to do 5 of each of these because they feel really good. And it really feels like I could use it this morning. the strap comes around the inside of the ankle, underneath the calf. That's going to automatically pull your toes to the inside of your body. And we're going to lift our leg towards the nose instead of the shoulder, towards the nose. The rotation in the hip and the change of angle changes which muscle you're stretching. Take the strap out from underneath your calf, go around the outside of the ankle and under the calf. That's going to turn your toes to the outside of the body. The direction that we're going to go now is towards the opposite shoulder. So right leg towards the left shoulder in our movement. Here we go. Remember to breathe. Exhaling as you stretch. Straighten out both legs. Turn the toes of your left leg in a little bit. Lift the right leg just high enough to where you can scissor across the right leg over the left. This is for the outside of the hip. We're going to do 3 different angles of these stretches. The first one is just above. The second one's going to be at 45 degrees. So lift, scissor, don't let your hips roll. The next angle is going to be at 90 degrees or as close to 90 as you're able to get your leg, depending on how your hamstrings were working. It's one of the reasons why we stretch those hamstrings first. Let's take the strap out from underneath the calf, around the inside again, and under. Straighten out those legs. Now we're going to take the right leg out to the right as far as we can. The strap being on the inside of the ankle is going to keep your toes towards the sky or ceiling, and that's what we're wanting to get the proper stretch here. Remember to hold for 2 seconds and release. Bend your knees, and let's put the right ankle on top of the left knee. The strap can come off for right now. And we're going to pull the right knee as close to the chest as we can. Reach up with your left hand onto the shin and pull that right foot closer to your left shoulder. You're going to feel this right here across the glutes. Just like with the hamstrings, I'm going to do a couple more reps. So there's 2. Because these feel good. 3. 4. And 5. All right, let's go ahead and put the strap around the ball of the left foot. Straighten that leg out. Left leg towards the same side shoulder. This side will go a little bit faster because you should be able to follow along a little bit easier and faster. So left leg, keeping it straight towards the left shoulder. Here we go. Take the strap around the inside of the ankle, underneath the calf, towards your nose, towards the nose. Take the strap out from underneath your calf, around the outside and under again. Toes go to the outside, and we're lifting towards the right shoulder. Straighten out both legs. Turn your toes to the inside on your right leg. Lift and scissor across. Up to 45 degrees, scissor across. Remember, keep your hips on the floor, don't let them roll. Up to 90 degrees, or as close to 90 as you're able to get. Take the strap out from underneath your calf, around the inside of the ankle and under again. One full wrap around. Pulling that left leg out to the left as far as you can. Assisting with the strap when you get out there. Basically, we're doing a half of a split. All right, pull your knees up. Let's take the strap off the ball of our foot for right now. Pull the left knee as close to the chest as you can. Reach up with your right hand and pull that left foot towards your right shoulder, rotating the hip in its socket. Good job. Roll over on, go ahead and put the foot on your left foot and then roll over under your bellies. All right. What you're going to do now is you're going to squeeze your hamstrings and pull the heel of your left foot, in this case, because I have the strap on the left foot, towards your glutes, towards your butt. Use the strap to assist and as close as you can with the heel towards your butt. Hold it for a couple seconds and then release. This is going to stretch the muscles on the top of your thigh. All right, let's go ahead and switch legs. Take it off of the left, put it on the right. Same thing. Strap over your shoulder. Pull your heel towards your butt. All right, push yourself up onto your knees. We're done with the strap. You can set that to the side. Stand yourself up onto your left knee Step forward with your right foot. Your heel's planted, your toes are up, and your heel's further out in front of you than where your knee is. And we're gonna kind of settle in. We're gonna take a deep breath, and as we exhale, we're gonna push our hips forward and sink down into the stretch a little bit. You wanna feel this stretch across the front of your left hip. Make sure your chest stays up. Don't lean forward. If you start to lean forward and you're here, stop there. If you can keep going further and get deeper into it, then push forward, exhaling. Inhale as you come back, exhale as you push forward. Switch sides. This is extremely important stretch for people that have lower back pain and spend a lot of time seated. Your hip flexors are way too tight and overpowering other muscles, creating that pain in your back. At least contributing to it, if not outright causing it. All right, that's going to conclude the stretching portion. We're now going to do some exercises that are going to address the most common problems: lower back pain and upper shoulder and neck pain. So lower back pain, the two biggest things that contribute to that are a weakened core and weakened glutes. So we're going to address both of those. We're also going to address an upper back exercise that's going to help strengthen the muscles in the upper back to help keep everything in proper alignment there, so your neck and your shoulders operate better. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do is what's called a dying bug. You're going to reach up over your shoulders towards the sky or ceiling. Make sure your shoulders are flat on the floor. You're not lifting your shoulders. Lift your hips just a little bit and push them back to where you have a little bit of a gap, a little bit of a bow in your lower back, so that your lower back is not on the floor. Lift your heels and bring your knees up to 90 degrees. And let's go ahead and get some movement here. You only need about 6 to 8 inches of movement to engage your core. Again, make sure there's a little bit of space between your lower back and the floor. If this is causing pain for you, please, let's take it back a step. Okay? Taking it back a step means resting your arms nice and wide, taking your heels, lift your knees up, set them back down nice and slow and controlled, and just work on that aspect of this movement. If that is still creating outright pain for you, then you want to step back one more step, single leg. As soon as your right heel touches, lift your left knee towards your chest, keeping your knee bent at 90 degrees, and alternate one leg at a time, okay? This will help you establish some strengthening of your core, stabilizing, taking pressure off of those nerves in your lower back, and then you can progress to 2 legs to a full dying bug. Okay? Wherever you're at, do it as long as you can and as long as you need to. When you need to take a rest, you put your legs down, take a couple deep breaths, come right back up, and do some more of whatever level of exercise that you're able to do without creating pain. Now, there's a big difference between discomfort, which is where change happens, and pain, also where some changes happen, but not positive changes. Okay, so that's dying bug. Very easy, basic exercise to help strengthen the core. The next thing we're going to do is called a bridge or a hip press. The difference is, are you moving or are you sitting still? So a bridge is lifting the hips, squeezing the glutes, and holding it. Good morning. So this is a bridge, and you're squeezing your glutes and maintaining that posture. And there's Dory. Mwah. How you doing, girl? Yes, I love you too. I know it. Morning, beautiful. I'll see you in just a minute. Hip presses require the movement, so you're going to lower your hips down towards the floor, and as soon as you make contact with the floor, you're going to lift your hips back up, squeezing, maintaining that squeeze in your glutes, lift, lower slowly, lift. That's a hip press, okay? Very good exercise to do to strengthen your glutes and help stabilize your hip girdle. Let's go ahead and roll over onto our bellies. All right. Lying flat down, elbows are out, 90 degrees, palms are flat on the floor. Take a big deep breath. As you exhale, we're going to lift our head, our chest, and arms up off the floor. Now I want you to actively squeeze between your shoulder blades, okay? Here we go. Hold it for a couple seconds, slowly release. Inhale, exhale, and lift. Now, I believe I said on Wednesday that I was going to show you a way of doing something similar to that at your desk, and then I think I forgot to do so. So, what I would like to point out to you is if you're sitting, let's go ahead and have a seat, pull your ankles underneath your knees, reach out with your arms, and when you get out here, I want you to rotate your shoulders to where your palm's up. Your thumbs should be pointing back behind you, okay? Pull your wrists together, and then squeeze back. You don't have to come all the way forward, just squeeze forward a little bit, and then really squeeze back. Inhale and release. Exhale and squeeze. The rotation of the shoulder along with the squeeze between your shoulder blades will help stretch and open up your pectoral muscles and strengthen your rhomboid muscles, which is going to give you the shoulder stability that your body wants and needs to have the alignment that it needs to take the pressure off of the disc, which then put pressure on the nerves that causes pain, tingling, numbness. None of us want any of that. So that's a great way during your work day to take that pressure off that you're causing by doing this all day, okay? So, thank you very much for joining me this morning. Look forward to seeing you on Monday. You have a great weekend. Remember, take an active role in feeling better, moving better, and being better every day.